Hello everyone, Big Scribe here, and I have unboxing videos, and not just one, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes to unbox. And I'm going to show you the books that I've got to be added to my TBR, which is still enormous because Craig doesn't read a lot, and yes, I forgot my unboxing hat, and my friend just reminded me. Now I have my unboxing hat. So first up, we'll go with this package. I did a lot of eBay ordering, so this could be honestly anything. I don't even know what some of these are. I hate these bubble packages. These things always bug me. Eventually I'll get it open. Oh wait, I have a knife. Where's the knife at? Duh. Now that one's a lot easier. Oh, cool. I didn't know this one was coming today. Oh, it's from a library, so it's got that cover thingy on it. I don't like that. This is The Winner's Curse. It's the Winner's Trilogy, Book 1. And I heard it's really good. I don't really know what it's about. It says, as a general's daughter in a vast empire that revels in war and enslaves those it conquers, 17-year-old Kestrel has two choices. She can join the military or get married. But Kestrel has other intentions. One day she is startled to find a kindred spirit and a young slave up for auction. Aaron's eyes seem to defy everything and everyone. Following her instinct, Kestrel buys him with unexpected consequences. It's not long before she has to hide her growing love for Aaron. But he too has a secret, and Kestrel quickly learns that the price she paid for a fellow human is much higher than she ever could have imagined. Set in a richly imagined world, The Winner's Curse is a story of deadly games where everything is at stake, and the gamble is whether you will keep your head or lose your heart. That sounds awesome, and I can't wait to read it, but it's going to be a while, so eventually I'll get to you, don't worry. Alright, let's open one of the littler ones. Oh, yay, cool. This is Hunted by Megan Spooner. This just recently came out, like, a couple months ago. This is basically a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and the beauty is hunting the beast. So, hence the title of the story. But I love that cover. It's so shiny and pretty, and it feels smooth. But, yeah. Megan Spooner is the author of that one. You guys really need to check that one out, because I've heard a lot of good things about it. We got this big one that's heavy. Whew. I think I know what this one is. I suspect what this one is anyway. Why do I tell you to pull that tab if it rips? It makes no sense whatsoever. I was right. And no way. Oh, yeah, I was about to say. I thought it was the UK cover. I need to get the UK cover. Man, that cover is pretty, too. This is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. And this is, like, yet again, a more recent book. And it is supposed to be really good. She also wrote the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. And I've heard a lot of good things about it, too. Should I read this? I don't want to read this. The dream chooses the dreamer, not the other way around. And Laszlo Strange, war orphan and junior librarian, has always feared that his dream chose poorly. Since he was 5 years old, he's been obsessed with the mythic lost city of Weep. But it would take someone bolder than he to cross half the world in search of it. Then a stunning opportunity presents itself in the person of a hero called the Godslayer and a band of legendary warriors. And he has to seize his chance or lose his dream forever. What happened in Weep 200 years ago to cut it off from the rest of the world? What exactly did the Godslayer slay that went by the name of God? And what is the mysterious problem he now seeks help in solving? The answers await in Weep, but so do more mysteries, including the blue-skinned goddess who appears in Laszlo's dreams. What did he dream? How did he dream her before he knew she existed? And if all the gods are dead, why does she seem so real? In this sweeping and breathtaking new novel by National Book Award finalist Laini Taylor, author of the New York Times best-selling Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, the shadow of the past is as real as the ghosts who haunt the citadel of murdered gods. Fall into a mythical world of dread and wonder, moths and nightmares, love and carnage. Welcome to Weep. This sounds awesome. I can't wait to read it. And I know there's mixed reviews from a lot of booktubers. I know Haley in Bookland wasn't really thrilled with it, but she said she was going to give it another chance. So I really hope she gives another chance because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm interested to get a full review from her. But I have heard a lot of good things too, and I believe Owlcrate actually, it was either Owlcrate or Fairy Loot that had this in their box, but they had the UK cover, and the UK cover is so much prettier than this one. Even though it's still pretty and it's shiny. It's like gold and metallic blue. It's really pretty. I like it. I wish that was more sparkly, but did that sound gay? It sounded a little bit gay. It's okay. Kind of hard to sound completely straight when you do booktube. I'm moving stuff out of the way because I'm surrounded by stuff. Before I get to the big box, because it's not a book, I'm going to do my other books that I got that are being added to my TBR. This one came, and this one's Owlcrate, so if you didn't watch that one, I will link the video down in the description below. This is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. And my sister read this book, and she is in love with this book. So she highly suggests that everybody read this one. It's basically about a girl who, if I'm right, she's falling in love with one guy, or she wants to be with one guy, but she really is falling for a guy that she doesn't expect at all.
It's amazing.
And she loved it. She was laughing hysterically through the whole book. So, but apparently this is four thumbs up from my little sister. And I'm about to read this after I finish Crown of Midnight. I'm going to read this one. Then I got The Beast is an Animal by Peter Nell van Arsdale. And look at that cover, though. Isn't that beautiful? That is a gorgeous cover. This is a more recent book, too. From what I've gathered, it seems like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but from like a horror perspective, which is pretty interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. But you gotta hear the poem on the back, because that's what won me over. The beast is an animal, you'd better lock the gate, or when it's dark it comes for you, then it will be too late. The beast is an animal, hear it scratch upon your door, it sucks your soul, then licks the bowl, and sniffs around for more. The beast is an animal, it has a pointy chin. It eats you while you sleep at night, leaves nothing but your skin. That sounds amazing! I really can't wait to read this. After I read The Upside of Unrequited, I'm going to read this one. So these are all in order of how I'm going to read them. Then I got 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. This is a retelling of 1001 Arabian Nights. Basically, this djinn type thing or whatever is entering the... Oh, wow. Even without the dust, it's really pretty. It's a starry book. Anyway. But this djinn, which is like an evil genie type thing, is coming into the village every now and then, or every night, or every week or so, and stealing a girl and marrying her, and then killing her, and then marrying another one and killing her. So this one girl volunteers herself or whatever to put a stop to it because she's trying to save her sister from being taken. So it sounds like it'd be really good. But here's what it says on the back. This is the story that has never been told. She that chose of us would be a hero. She that he chose of us would be a hero. She would give the others life. Lo Melkeen would not return to the same village until he had married a girl from every camp, from every town, and from every district inside city walls, for that was the law. Struck in desperation though it was. She that he chose would give hope of a future, of love, to those of us who stayed behind. She would still be dead. So that sounds like a good book. And then, of course, my most favorite author in the whole wide world, Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Thorns and Roses, because I'm currently reading the Throne of Glass series. I figured I'd go ahead and give this one a start too. And see, y'all know that I split my series up so I don't read one series at a time. I can read a book from this series, and then a book from this series, and a book from this series. And I also got, like, I got Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children going right now, too. And I'm starting the Red Queen series because I got it. And, of course, I'm not going to read this after I read A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is going to be a later read. But one classic that I've never read before, that I've seen the movie for, and it's really awesome, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
I've read it.
And basically this all takes place in a small southern town, and an African-American girl is raped, and this is in like the 1960s, and this white guy is accused of it, and this lawyer is trying to prove that this guy really did it.
They make kids read that in high school now.
Yeah, and apparently this is a book that kids read, so I mean, I figure I might as well give it a read. I probably should have read it in school. I don't know why I never read it in school, but yeah, it looks like a good book, though, and I'm going to enjoy it. The movie was good, so I'm curious to see what the difference is between the movie and the book. Alright, so now, the big package. Let's open her up. Watson, go away. My dog gets excited when I open packages because he wants to play with the bubble wrap. Oh, I also got a book buddy coming. You know, the little covers that go over the books. And it's going to have, like, nerdy foxes all over it. And I think it's going to be cool. And I got a magnetic bookmark that matches it. So it's going to be so adorable. I just wish it would get here. But for some reason, it went to Greensboro and then it went to Raleigh. So I don't know what's going on there. Whoa! Okay, that is not bubble wrap. That is packing peanuts everywhere. Well, yeah, my dog is not happy about that one. Oh, wait, nope, there is bubble wrap, buddy. My dog's going to tear up the bubble wrap now. Oh, okay, yep, I ordered her. This is Rory Gilmore from Gilmore Girls. Look at her with her little book. She's going to go perfect on my shelf. I got her mom over there on the shelf, so now I have both of them, and now I just need to get Sookie eventually, but I'm happy with just the mom and the daughter. I don't really need Sookie. She wasn't one of my all-time favorites of the show. Yeah, so handed me Lorelai so I can show you my Lorelai. Look, she's holding a little cup, and it says Luke's Diner on it. I love that. I love the attention to detail on that one. Rory's so adorable. Look, she's got her little outfit from the private school. That's so cute. I love this. These are possibly two of my most favorite pops, just because I love this show, and me and my sister watched every single episode, and we watched the reunion, and I cried like a baby. So these are definitely going to go on my shelf beside my TV. I love it. And I can't believe that Rory is pregnant now, and my sister's pregnant too, so she's technically going to be experiencing Gilmore Girls. Oh, I just totally ruined the end of the reunion for my sister. She's over there freaking out right now. Yeah, that's how it ends, by the way. It ends with her saying, "Mom, I'm pregnant." Sorry, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, that's your fault, because it's been out for months and you should have seen it by now. So don't get mad at me just because you didn't watch it. I know, it's something to point with. Anyway, I also wanted to show you guys something else I ordered. I got this. This is called a Bobble water bottle. These things are awesome. What it does is this right here is a removable filter that filters out all of the impurities in the water as you drink it. And you replace this like every 2 months, and it's like basically like 200 bottles of water worth that you can get out of that filter. And I got a bunch of other filters to replace it with, so I'm good for like the next 2 years on these things. But these are awesome, and they're like less than $20 on eBay. So I'd go and get them. The bobble water bottles, like bobblehead. But definitely go and get you one. I would show you guys the present that I got for my girl, but then she might watch the video and it might get spoiled for her. So I'm not gonna do that. But I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless you. Bye, y'all.